let's see. Script. Ah, who needs a script? Okay, so you saw Twain side of the story, you saw crazy side of the story, and you saw love. Now it's my turn, because thanks to the power of Skype, I was talking to the director, Crazy, and the animator. Not the animator, what? Well, he is the animator, but yeah. Not really gonna talk about him. Or will I? No, I'm kidding. I might talk about him. I'll mention him here and there, but this is my side of the story. And you're gonna listen to it because you love me. You love me. You love me very much. That I give you cookies. Because I'm your grandma, Pinkie. Magical. Fazbear. Bye. Yeah. Okay, so technically what happened was one day I was cleaning my room. Don't mention it. Don't ask about it. I mean, scripts. I was cleaning my room, doing normal stuff, just searching up Pinkamena speed paints. Then somehow, some way, I came across a sequel to Cupcakes. I'm like, okay. So I listened to the sequel. I mean, like, it's the official one, made by Sergeant Sprinkles. And then there was an animation sequel. I'm like, huh, is this the one with Apple Bloom in it? So I watched it. It was like exactly what happened right after Cupcakes with Pinkie and the Cupcakes. She was grabbing a tray. It was pretty rainbow cupcakes with rainbow all over it. And I just was in love with the animation of how beautiful it was. You do a good job, Tween. Very good job. But I watched it and I looked more into the trailers. This was before all the Life and Death and Army stuff came up. So it was just like normal Ponyville stuff. But like, I'm like, oh, I want to see this. It's awesome. So ever since I found that, I was a huge fan of Cupcakes too. And then I found out they changed the name to Cupcakes to Life of Death. And I'm like, what? So I tried to see what was going on. And I watched one of the trailers. I'm like, whoa. That's so cool. I never thought of this because I am a story writer sometimes. Yeah, I would have said something like that. No, I wouldn't. I'm kidding. I'm sorry, Crazy. I didn't mean that. Okay, but like I was saying, what was happening in there was a whole bunch of stuff. It was 2 weeks after Pinkamena killed Rainbow Dash. I'm like, oh, I wanted to be in it because that's when I thought I could do Apple Bloom and Pinkie and whatnot. The only two I thought that I could only be doing was Apple Bloom and Pinkie. Those were the only two characters I thought I was good at. So what happened was, well, I was kind of mourning. Yeah, I was like, I want to be in it. Please. Please. But I never but that was when I didn't have Skype to myself. And then I got Skype and I didn't know they had Skype. Yeah. So here I am about a year later, I guess, and I'm a big YouTuber, and with 7,000 subscribers, yeah. And I forgot all about Cupcakes too. I mean, like literally, I didn't even think about it because that was like a year ago. Though what happened one time I was just talking to my friends on Skype when I was at my grandmother's house in Alabama. It was near Thanksgiving, and suddenly I get like a two friend requests. I'm like, ooh, because I never had two at once. I only had one, but this was Crazy Brony, and Tween Animations. So what happened is I accept their friend request to talk to them because I don't know why, but for me, I can't see their messages if I don't accept them. So I'm like, hello, and he was like, hello, I wanted to know if you could sing as Pinkie because I heard your Pinkie voice. I'm like, yeah. And I thought I saw his OC from somewhere because in the trailer it showed his OC. So I was like, yeah, and he was like, I want to know if you could help me in a song for Cupcakes to Life or Death. That's when my memory clicked. I was like, oh my gosh. Did he just say he needed my help for something I given up on a long time ago? So I'm like, oh sure. I acted really professional because I don't want to scare him off. And he's like, oh, okay, sure. Okay, thank you. And he gave me a link to what song I needed to sing and then lyrics. I had to look up the lyrics for it. Pinkie Pie version of Thankless Job was born. I had to do the song over and over again. The laugh hurt my throat in the middle of it. But what happened was pretty awesome. He even accepted me into the group. And I'm now in podcast and stuff. I'm part of the crew. Oh, I don't really talk to them much. I only talk to the director the most because he's the one that talks to me. And then there's Mary. She's pretty sweet. I love Mary. Though I only had one conversation with her on like a call. But on text we talked a bit and I found out that she was actually one of my favorite Pinkie Dash artists. Art. Yeah. So, yeah. And another theory, I also saw I saw Tween. I met him, I talked to him, and I actually made friends with some of the crew. And now here I am today, actually excited for the movie for the length film that's coming out this October, which is going to be in hold on. 10 months. Nope. 9 to 10 months. Yeah, cuz it's almost February, which by the way is almost my birthday. A podcast day after my birthday. Whoop whoop. Oh. So, in other words, not really a long story, but yeah, long story short, I'm a big fan of Cupcakes too, and I finally got my achieved goal to be part of the group. I'm even in the audio drama. Heck, I think Josh Crazy's Adventures. I play as Pinkie Pie Rarity, and I'm not gonna say anything else. But yeah, it's really fun. Really fun. I never thought I would be part of a movie. Even though I have a very small part in just one song, singing as Pinkie, I still feel accomplished because of how one part, it's really important to have that song in there because the movie's not complete without that song. And, well, I just helped them a lot. So they took me in, and I feel like they're my family. And even though I feel like I annoy them, I don't because we're family. That's what I feel like to me. So I'm really glad to be part of this group. And I love to be part of Cupcakes 2 Life of Death.
Baby, can't you see